Watch Dogs is a series of action-adventure open-world video games released and developed by Ubisoft. This series has a lot of elements similar to the other open-world games, but what made it stand out against other open-world games was its hacking element. Many other games have hacking elements too, but in those games, it is only one of the skill trees you have access to, and there is not much emphasis given to this element. But the whole gameplay in Watch Dogs revolves around hacking. Well, everybody who have clicked on this video have played Watch Dogs or at least know about it, and they all know all of this. But the main thing is Ubisoft started Watch Dogs series because they wanted to enter the open world market and compete with some of the big names in this field like the GTA and the Saints Row. They were so confident with this series that they even challenged the biggest player in this market, which is GTA, and they were thinking Watch Dogs 1 will be able to compete with GTA 5 one-on-one. But what they didn't knew, it was never a 1v1 competition. Not only GTA 5's initial sale surpassed to that of Watch Dogs 1, but GTA 5 alone has sold more copies than the whole Watch Dogs franchise. And at the time of recording this video, GTA 5 has currently sold over 195 million copies and has become the most sold in the series and second most sold game in the world. But the main question is, how was one single game able to beat a whole franchise? In this video, we will take a look on both of the sides and find out why. But before that, if you like this video, then drop a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and if you like this type of content. And so let's begin. So first, let's start with what went wrong with the Watch Dogs series, what mistakes Ubisoft made with this series. So first, let's start with Watch Dogs 1. When the first Watch Dogs game was revealed in the month of June 2012 during the E3, showing the main protagonist Aiden Pierce in action and revealing the location, which is Chicago, it received some favorable reviews. The trailer also showed that the game had some nice graphics, but when the game was released, it although had a good story and gameplay. But there was one thing to notice, the final product didn't had as much good graphics as it was showed in the first trailer, because Ubisoft faked the actual gameplay with the reveal trailer, and this thing costed them. Because of that, Watch Dogs 1 was only able to sell 10 million copies. And now let's go on to Watch Dogs 2. When Watch Dogs 2 was first revealed in June 2016, it had a new location. It was set in San Francisco, and it had a new protagonist, Marcus Holloway. And after some time, the game was also released in November. The gameplay was very much similar to the first game. There was a little bit of difference, but talking about the story, it was good, but it was not as much dark as the first game. It was an okay game. I mean, if you see the plot of Watch Dogs 2 in comparison to Watch Dogs 1, it is about a hacker, Marcus Holloway, who joins DedSec, a hacker organization in San Francisco, to take down a corrupt system by fighting and hacking his way through the entire San Francisco Bay. Meanwhile, the plot of original Watch Dogs revolves around Aiden Pierce, a street-smart vigilante who lost his niece in an assassination attempt, uses his hacking apps on his phone to take over a new operating system in Chicago to hunt the criminals that killed his niece. So you can see, the story of the original Watch Dogs is much more serious and dark than the Watch Dogs 2. And so because of that, it also sold around 10 million copies. And now talking about the Watch Dogs 3, or as Ubisoft calls it, Watch Dogs Legion. So when this game was revealed in November 2019, it again showed a new location, and that too outside of America. It was set in London, but this time it didn't have a main protagonist. Ubisoft through this trailer confirmed that you will be able to create your own character. And when the game was released, it had a good gameplay, but the game didn't have a good story than the previous games. Well, actually it was because the game didn't have a main protagonist. You had a main protagonist that you were able to create, but it was something like you have to choose from one of the game's many NPCs to play as main protagonist, which is a cool concept, but it comes with a lot of drawbacks. Like there were a very few dialogues for these protagonists, and as we have seen in the previous games, that in the Watch Dogs universe, hackers are some kind of badass people who are practicing hacking for a long time. But in this game, it was something like anyone in the London without a prior experience of hacking was able to start hacking. Even the Bloodline DLC of Watch Dogs Legion had a better story than the whole game, because it had a returning Aiden Pierce and one of the favorite characters of Watch Dogs 2, Wrench. Well, I am not saying having gameplay changes in a sequel game is not good. It is just sometimes it works out and sometimes it does not. And because of all of these reasons, this game was also only able to sell 10 million copies. And now let's see what Rockstar did that made GTA 5 the second most sold game in the world. So GTA 5 was the second game in the HD universe of GTA series. First of all, GTA 5 had a really solid campaign. It had a great story and a great gameplay. Rockstar Games took feedback of what mistakes they made with GTA 4 and improved them with GTA 5. Like GTA 5 had a very big map, the biggest map in the series at least, and moving away from the dark and gritty theme of GTA 4, Rockstar Games gave GTA 5 a colorful and vibrant theme. And also a very awesome thing Rockstar Games did with GTA 5 was having 3 main protagonists. It was the first time in the series that a game had 3 main protagonists, and it was an awesome concept, and the way Rockstar executed this concept was also cool. Also, GTA 5 was very heavily marketed, and all of this was enough for GTA 5 to earn $800 million in its first day sale and $1 billion in its first 3 days sales. Well, that was just the initial sales, but what did Rockstar Games did with GTA 5 that it sold 195 million copies to this day? Well, actually it was GTA Online which helped GTA 5 reach here, because by ditching the standard DLC update, Rockstar Games invested in GTA Online. By giving GTA Online constant updates, they not only generated a lot of revenue through microtransactions, but they were also able to sell a lot of copies because of the people's interest in GTA Online. And by not making a new sequel in the GTA series for a long time and increasing the longevity of GTA 5 by porting it to newer generation consoles, they were also able to sell new copies of GTA 5 to older players that were on previous generation. And because of this, the community was also very much irritated. Well, this is actually a legal scam which is very annoying, but I guess this is the world we live in. And GTA 5 was also launched on PC, by which the game also sold various copies on this platform also. And it was not only because of GTA 5's campaign and GTA Online, but GTA 5 also had GTA RP, and it was a game that was very easy to make mods for. These two things are exclusive to PC. We all know how much popular the modding in GTA 5 is. You have various superhero mods, car mods, and stunt track mods, etc. And we also know how much popular GTA RP servers like NoPixel are. I mean, GTA RP can even be more popular than GTA Online on PC because of all the hacker issues currently present in GTA Online. But moving away from this topic, now we got to know that how GTA 5 was able to sell 195 million copies and is able to sell 5 million copies every quarter, which was confirmed by Take-Two Interactive in their investor call. And now let's conclude why the whole Watch Dogs series was not able to outsell GTA 5. Well, I think it is due to a multiple number of reasons. First of all, from the side of Ubisoft, like deceiving their audience by not showing the real gameplay of the game, and some bad decisions made by the devs which was related to the gameplay or story or something else for the franchisee. And also, the campaign of GTA 5 was much better than any of the campaign in the Watch Dogs franchisee. Also, GTA Online is far more fun than any Watch Dogs game's online mode, and GTA 5 also had GTA RP, and you were able to make various mods for GTA 5 on PC. Well, you can also create mods for all the Watch Dogs games, but the modding for these games is not as much popular as it is for GTA 5. And I guess the biggest reason why Watch Dogs was never able to beat GTA 5 was because of the legacy of the whole GTA series created by Rockstar in the past 2 decades and more. Well, at the end, I would say if Watch Dogs was never able to beat GTA, then it doesn't mean it cannot. Watch Dogs still has a great potential. Ubisoft just have to find a way around. But I don't see it happening, because first of all, GTA 6 is coming and its hype is so much that there hasn't been any other game with this much hype. And I also think that for now Ubisoft isn't interested in any more Watch Dogs games, because Watch Dogs Legion was launched back in 2020. It was the last game in the series, and we still haven't heard any new thing about this game or the whole Watch Dogs franchise from Ubisoft in a while. They are currently mostly focused on one of their most popular franchisee, Assassin's Creed. It is because the whole Watch Dogs franchise was never that much successful that Ubisoft wanted it to be. And so this was it for today. I hope you liked this video. If you do, then please drop a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you are new and if you like this type of content, because we will be bringing more content like this in the future also. And so this is Wavex signing out.